I see you, little chipmunk. I see you, little chipmunk. Ooh, we're getting pretty close to this little guy. Oh, there he goes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for pressing play. Today we are going to go up to Blackout Tinting because we want to answer some questions about the car that had mismatching parts. We have a little bit of an update on that. We're going to install some carbon fiber parts on said car, and we're going to introduce you to the wife's new car. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking what car she got. We're about to introduce it, and it's definitely something different. Well, here it is. So we decided to get the Cadillac Lyriq, and this is both of our first fully electric vehicles. Yep, it's running. And we pull this and down for drive. Very strange, but yeah. And just like that, we are moving. Very, very weird indeed, but guys, stay tuned. I'm going to have a full review of this car coming in the future. This video today is not about the Cadillac Lyriq. I just wanted to throw it out there for those of you wondering. And the reason we're taking this one to Blackout Tinting is right here. The fishbowl look, it's got to go, or you get some window tint to match the rest of the car. This is a little bit better, guys. So we're obviously in a C8 Z06. This is the one that has the mismatched parts in the front. We're going to start this up, roll it around to the back of Blackout Tinting, talk a little bit about what happened with this, what the fix is, and we're going to install some carbon fiber parts on this baby because, yeah, we need more carbon.
July 1990 to January 1990.
All right, so before we start with this, I just want to take a minute and admire how awesome this interior looks with the black with yellow stitching, stealth package, level 2 carbon fiber, 3LZ interior. Just looking gorgeous. Doug knows how to spec his cars for sure. Really, really nice. GT2 seats, yellow seat belts, of course. And then on the outside, we've got obviously a red mist car with the yellow calipers, carbon fiber wheels, Z07 package. Mwah, beautiful. All right, guys, so we are here at Blackout Tinting, obviously. We got the red mist C8 behind us with the mismatched front splitter. This is actually a situation because GM has acknowledged it with a TSB, or a technical service bulletin, that there is a problem with the front splitter on some C8 Corvettes. Specifically, from what I've seen, the Z06s. Now, there is a TSB, I'll put it up here on the screen, but ultimately what it comes down to is the Z07 package Aero was all exposed carbon fiber, and the front splitter was carbon flash. Now, this has actually happened to at least one other person, because that person emailed me after seeing my video, and I'll put in a picture of their car here that they emailed me. But the same kind of problem. They got a black or carbon flash front splitter instead of the carbon fiber, and GM's making good on it. So just as an update, Doug, who owns the red mist car behind me, has gotten his new splitter. The splitter was already delivered to the dealership. He's going to be bringing it here to Blackout Tinting to throw some PPF on it, and then the dealership's going to install the new one to kind of fix the problem. So for those of you who are watching and didn't see the original video, here's what it looks like. So obviously all of the panels here are carbon fiber, except for the front splitter here, carbon flash. So definitely an odd occurrence, but GM is aware of the issue. Apparently a little bit of a mix-up at the factory. Everything else on the car is carbon fiber, exposed carbon fiber, I should say. Just that front splitter, carbon flash, but it's getting fixed. All right, so like I said, we got a bunch of carbon fiber parts to install on the car here today. Doug actually bought these from my website. You can get them from my website as well. We're going to start with these kind of rear diffuser finishers is what I like to call them. But before we get too much into that, I wanted to point out something that I talked about in a previous video, and that is the amount of rocks that actually get trapped down inside there. You can see a lot of rocks in there, but that's ultimately where this piece goes. So we're going to apply it right here, and it helps finish off the rear diffuser. Now, Doug obviously needs some of those rock guards from ACS in there, but we're going to install that. That just installs with some double-sided tape that is provided, but as you can see, real carbon fiber through and through. So thing weighs next to nothing. Looks cool in the car. We'll go with all the other carbon fiber, especially once he gets that front splitter done. But yeah, let's go ahead and tape these on. I've already put these on my car in the past, so you guys have seen the process. Just a couple pieces of tape, stick them on there. We're good to go on that front. The next part is going to be these strut tower caps. Now, obviously, carbon fiber, same kind of thing. You You can buy these on my website, but they apply on here. Just cover up the ugly strut towers with a prettier carbon fiber. Again, all carbon fiber through and through, so super lightweight, really nice in the engine bay. And just like that, both sides are completely done, installed, and put back to factory. Now, in typical Pennsylvania fashion, it is starting to rain, so yeah, we get to continue this in a little bit. So far we got the strut caps done on both sides. We have the rear carbon fiber diffuser finishers installed, which look really good. The last thing we're doing is actually the carbon fiber boomerang covers. Now again, real carbon fiber through and through. We got this part on. Looking really good. We gotta do the rest, but it is raining, so yeah. I'm really coming back for this one because I also forgot another part that we have to put on that goes in this area at my house. So it's gonna feel like a couple seconds for you, but it'll probably be tomorrow for me. And just like that, no more fishbowl look. Guys, come get your windows tinted at Blackout Tinting. Looks great. All right, guys, so it is actually the next day, and even though it looks like it's threatening to rain again, it's not raining currently, so we're gonna try to finish up the carbon fiber on the new C8 Corvette Z06. Yeah. So just a quick recap where we're at. We had the strut caps done in carbon fiber, the rear diffuser heat exit area done in carbon fiber. All of these things you could buy on my website, and we started the boomerang in carbon fiber. Now, looks really good, especially with all the other carbon. The one thing I wanted to point out is just how badly GM's carbon is like yellow or brown. You compare that to this. I'm not sure how well that's going to come through on camera. GM just uses a really odd color in their carbon fiber. It's really not even super attractive. But the wheels are not like that, which is funny because obviously Carbon Revolution makes the wheels, not GM, but this is just not pretty. All right, guys, and the last piece for the engine bay is going to be the X-brace, which is, believe it or not from GM. You can grab them on my website, link in the description below. Like I said, we're doing a couple different carbon fiber parts here, but we got to just bolt this onto the stock bolt area, so nothing needs to be super modified. We just take out these bolts, put in longer bolts, and you're good to go. It has the Jake logo on it and everything. Super high quality stuff, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get that installed in the back, and then we're done with the engine bay. We'll finish up the boomerangs, and then this car is carboned out. So here it is, guys, all done, and actually looks really, really good in there, and super easy to install. It comes with black bolts and black washers to really, of course, finish up the black appearance. You guys know how I like that, but looks really good. I'm really, really impressed with the quality here as usual, guys. So you can buy all this stuff on my website. Like I said 100 times, I'm not going to sell you junk. So if it's on my website, it is approved by me. I really like this a lot. Specifically, if you buy these pieces here from the same manufacturer, they're going to be more of a gray than GM's brown carbon. So keep that in mind if you want to dress up your entire engine bay without spending the money at GM or at the time of building your car. Just don't get the engine appearance package or the engine appearance carbon at least, and you can match all this stuff up. Now we just need to finish the boomerangs up, and we are good to go. So the rest of this is basically just tape on, and you can see this stuff's pretty solid on here. So once we just put some, it comes with a 3M tape, and it's the clear, real thin 3M tape, and it goes on here, covers up all the carbon fiber or carbon flash color to give you an exposed carbon fiber. This is a real piece of carbon fiber as well. Like I showed on the back side, it's carbon through and through. So we'll stick the rest of those on, and then, like I said, this is pretty much done. All right, guys, and just like that, we are done. So believe it or not, the parts are not that hard to install. Obviously, the door boomerangs are tape on, so they really don't require much, if any, effort. The X-brace bolts on, and it bolts right into the stock location, so really not much effort there either. And then the strut covers are basically just pushed down on top of the current bolts, and I think I'm going to put bolts on top of it just to make sure that they don't go anywhere. But none of this stuff is super difficult to install, and it all looks really, really freaking good. So let's take a look at the final product here. Coming up to the car from the rear, we get to see the carbon fiber rear diffuser air outlet covers. Up in the engine bay, we got the strut caps and that beautiful X-brace looking really good. With the black hardware, really helps make this thing kind of finished off looking. Like I said, with these, I think I'm going to put some nuts on top here to actually hold them down a little bit better. I don't love the idea of just taping those on. I think some decorative plastic black nuts on the top will hold it in, and it'll make it look a little more finished. Then we have, of course, the boomerang, or the air intake area, completely finished off in carbon fiber as well. This is just a tape on cover, but it is real carbon fiber. So GM does offer this now from factory, but again, I don't love GM's coloring of their carbon fiber, so this is the better way to go in my opinion. Again, guys, all this stuff is available from the website, link in the description below. It even has a little bit of a finishing piece in here to really give it that carbon fiber-esque look the whole way through. Really, really, really like the product. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. So if you liked what you saw here, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. I really wanted to bring this video out for two reasons. I wanted to show you all the carbon fiber that we're adding to the car, but I also wanted to give you an update on the mismatched front splitter of this car. Like I said, it has been resolved. The dealership is taking responsibility. They provided the real carbon fiber splitter now for the customer, so he is good to go. There is at least one other person that I know of that responded from the video saying he had the same problem. Odds are good his fix will be just as easy. Chevy is taking care of it. So no worries there, guys. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you're going to miss all of the future stuff like this. So go ahead and click that subscribe and click the bell notification too, so you don't miss any of these uploads. And as always, guys, stay obsessed.